So we'd like to welcome you to the opening of the Atem Aleu exhibition Faces on War, Witness and Spirit in Southern Sudanese refugee art. This is a wonderful event in and of itself, but is also the culmination of a two-day symposium on art and human rights, a very timely topic on this campus, as the whole question of art in the larger projects of the Academy and struggles for human freedom are intensely debated on this campus. For Alex, who's just been in Nigeria, is coming back to a campus where there's been all sorts of interesting discussions about many things this last week. We are delighted that Atem Aleu is a master's student in cultural production. It has been a joy having him on campus. He's a friend to many of us, especially those from the Sudanese Education Fund, whom we've partnered with, and for many students of the program who've taken great joy in getting to know him. Atem has been, as we'll see, developing his own work as an artist here, but also as a teacher of artists. So much of the work that we see here on both sides of the case, as we'll hear, work by his students in East Africa, in Kenya, especially in Kakuma Refugee, where the project that started in Kakuma Refugee Camp and has now been extended to other parts of East Africa. He has been exploring new media, pushing himself into ceramics and into metalwork as well, as we'll hear. So Atem, we'd love to hear a little bit about your project, your work as a teacher, as an artist, and maybe a little bit as well about your hopes of extending this work to a permanent cultural center in the South Sudan. So, please come in.
Hello everyone, thank you for your coming. And also I want to say thank to Culture Production for putting this together, especially Mark, work and been giving his time to make this the event for us today. To beginning my talk, I think most of you know about Sudan, and most of you know where Sudan is. Sudan is one of the country in Africa, and it's a large country, and it's been in war for many years. So I left my country when I was very young, and I've been in different countries. And through my journey to different countries, that taught me to do different things, to help people and to help myself, to also to create awareness to other people, and to do that work is to become artist, so I can paint my history, so to share my life with other people, to let other people know who I am and where I came from. It's not like I'm just from Sudan, but what is about me, what is inside me, you don't know. But through my work, that can give you a link to learn who I am and where I came from, and what about my people. So when I started this, I started when I was 14 years old. That was in 1994 when I was in northern Kenya. It was like a dream what I will do for my people, because I saw a lot of tragedy happen to my people. And I lost both my parents when I was very young, 5 to 6 years old, due to the war. And I lost a lot of my other family members, like people who relate to me, like other brothers and my uncle and other part of my family side. And to keep this history is to become an artist, so I can paint and try to convene other people to learn more about the Sudan, to learn more about myself. And to create this wasn't easy for me, but I just pushed myself, because I know my work will not bring peace to my country, but will bring awareness to other people. And people have to start thinking what they will do about my people and about other people. So when I came to America, it was a good opportunity for me to be here in America, so I can generate a lot of things and go back to Africa and try to get more people to involve and work with me to raise this awareness to other people. So when I came here, I tried to keep working on everything, because I taught myself how to do everything. I did not attend any training when I was in Africa. My first class was in 2003 when I was in Utah. That the first time I went to the art class, but most of my work I just taught myself how to do this kind of work. And the same thing to my, to my other people who've been working with me. They just taught themselves how to do this. And the good thing about my work and my other people is just the history behind each painting. So you can see just like a picture, but there is a bunch of history in one painting. So you can like, the idea I have and also my student is to just tell 1,000 of a word in one painting. So it's just like bringing what you have inside, what you don't want to say in word, you can say it in form of painting. So to start, like, what I usually do is just to draw from memory. So just draw from the past, what happened at the past, to the previous time, to the present time, to start with the culture before the war in my country. People live in peaceful life, and then what you can see in this box. So there, in Sudan, there people were doing a lot of traditional things, like this guy is from one of the tribes in Southern Sudan. They were just doing their normal life, and then in that time, the slavery started in the country when the people started enslaving to another part of the world. And this painting is tying up all what we saw in this book. It's showing that it's a good keeper, but it's just telling a message of how you can take care of your land. So you have to hold it. This is our country. We cannot throw it away. Even though there is a lot of tragedy in this country, a lot of suffering, a lot of death, we have to hold it. This is our country. We are not going to run away from it. So that is what that painting means. And this painting is just talking about the culture. This is our culture. This is what we use for our life. So show me your culture, and this is my culture. So that is, and all other things also that are talking about the Sudanese culture. This is part of our life. And when we come to this side, it's just talking about the suffering now in most of African land. There is a lot of disease, malaria. I think most of you know about malaria. And malaria caused by mosquito. So when we see this, it's cause of that disease. When malaria when a mosquito bites somebody, it's transferring to different people. So when you see there is some line, mean that one mosquito can transfer as much as to many people, and that can affect 1,000 of people, and many people can die through that. And this is how to prevent that disease. We have to use net, mosquito net, to prevent that kind of disease, malaria. And back to it is to talk about in Sudan, because we've been in war for many years, and also the southern part of the country was the first place being in war with the government for a long time, about 20-something years, 21 years, and that war ended in 2005. And then before that war ended, the war in Darfur region began in 2004, and that war is still going on up to now. And also is to help, my work is to help people to learn more about what is going on right now in Sudan and what we can do as people.